If you love a late night nibble or a finger licking treat, then cruise ships are a great place for you. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching. So, cruise ship, treats, snacks, and nibbles. Let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said, Linz, today we're taking a look at some of our favourite snacks, nibbles and treats that we've had on cruises.
Love 'em.
That we think that you'll love as well.
Yes.
I'm starting off with what's probably no surprise to anyone, one of our favourites, bar snacks and canapes.
Yes. I love a bar snack and a canapé.
And have you seen where I've started us out?
We're going to the dockhouse on a Virgin Voyages ship.
We are. Virgin have got the food game absolutely nailed. Mm-hmm. And they've got the bar snack food at a level above anybody else.
You know, that's quite a claim, but I'm with you.
I don't think there's anyone close. There's a couple of other ones that I'm going to show in a minute that are good, but when you look at what you've got as a snack to help you soak up that alcohol, even down to the cheese that you get in your gin.
I love that cheese in that gin. Oh my goodness, yes.
And the thing is, as soon as anyone tries it as well,
Yes.
they're big fans of the cheese in a gin. So that's going to be one of your recommendations for little treats and nibbles. Get the Mediterranean G&T with the cheese, and then ask for extra cheese.
They brought me extra cheese, and honestly, it's the most divine goat's cheese you will ever put in your mouth. It's just incredible.
One of the things that I do love about the snacks in Virgin is the location where you having them as well.
Yes.
Because in a lot of the other ones, as you'll see, they tend to be more in the sort of pre-dinner, post-dinner cocktail areas.
Blooming love that cheese. Oh my God. I've tasted some things in my time, but that cheese.
Is that something you're happy to put in your mouth anytime?
Marky,
What? The cheese?
what are you trying to suggest?
Away from Virgin, though, a new one to us, relatively speaking, was on Windstar.
Oh, they were good.
They also had the snack game nailed pretty well as well.
Yeah, I'd say they're up there. They're not Virgin, but they're pretty up there.
They are, because they've even got like the little sort of glass jars that you could just see there, that all the bars where it's slightly different nut type things in each one, and they're there all day.
Again, I'm having some cheese.
You are. You're a big fan of the cheese and alcohol. Do you find that they pair well?
I do find that they pair well. I would do them all the time if I could.
Just live off the cocktails and the cheeses. It's probably not a healthy, balanced diet that we can recommend, but we can recommend it as a treat or a nibble.
Yes.
But I was really impressed with the sort of treat and nibble level on Windstar.
Yes.
We were impressed with the food, full stop on there. Full stop even. But when you sort of in a lovely lounge-like area, because our previous favourites to this, and you'll see it in a second, were the Commodore Club and the Chart Room on Cunard.
Yeah.
Now, the last time that we went on Queen Victoria, it wasn't quite as good as what won Queen Mary or Queen Elizabeth, but we haven't been on again since, so we can't say that it's not as good. It might have just been a one-off.
I'm definitely growing my hair again.
Each time you've seen it on videos recently, with it being longer, you're like, I want my hair longer.
It's painful, but I'm doing it.
The Nibbles on Cunard were the first time that we'd had really good canapes on a cruise ship, I think.
Apart from Virgin, you mean?
No, because we went on... Yes.
Don't get us the wrong way around.
No, I mean apart from Virgin. Mm-hmm. One of the other ones that I debated showing, because we're showing here eating it with a knife and fork and having it as a meal.
Is this the glass house?
This is the glass house.
I love a glass house.
Because whilst we're having lots of the nibbles here as a meal, you can go in there and just order little bits of it, such as the sliders.
And get a wine flight.
And have a wine flight.
Oh, do that.
And you're having it as bar snacks.
Yes,
so
that's
we're
great.
showing it as a meal, but you don't have to have it as a meal.
No, you can just go and hit the wine and get some nibbles.
Well, before we move on to the next bit, would you like to invite people to subscribe?
It would be lovely if you could please subscribe. Thank you, as always, if you already have done.
And you can also follow along on all the main social media. Just search for @SweetNatured. And we'd like to say a massive thank you to our YouTube channel subscribers. And if you'd like to find out more, just scan the QR code.
Was that the lemon meringue I just spotted?
It was a lemon meringue that you just spotted from MSC Yacht Club.
Whoa,
the greatest meringue of all time.
Oh, we inhaled it.
Which, brings us on to sort of ice creams and sundaes.
Oh,
Because these are a really good go-to little treat if you've been off for an excursion for several hours and you're a bit peckish and it's in between meals and you don't want to fill up on anything.
and you're a little bit hot and bothered from your
Yeah.
excursion.
And certainly they're great to sort of share. Princess have it included within their Premier package and their Princess Plus package. Mm-hmm. In fact, you can have unlimited if you've got the Premier. We had this to share and it was the only one we had during the cruise.
Yeah, because,
But they are great.
they're very nice, yeah. As a treat, these are a definite treat.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
I couldn't do these every day,
But I have seen people doing this one every day.
which is the Virgin Lick Me Till I Scream,
It is.
which is included.
It is. And not only that, it's really, really good.
And the corns are fabulous as well.
You have, I mean, she asked you which one you wanted, and I think you spent about 30 seconds trying to decide.
I just, there I am, look.
And then you can sit in the little roundabout, have your ice cream, or sit outside and enjoy that. Next up, afternoon teas.
Now, is this a treat? This is a treat.
This is definitely a treat, and it's not a full meal, because you might just go into here and just have a scone,
No.
or you might have the
Those
cakes.
gin and tonic drizzle cakes.
I'm showing Cunard first, because when anyone ever thinks of afternoon tea,
To think of Cunard.
think of Cunard. Of course, it isn't the only one that does it.
No, it's a very good one, and you don't have to pay any extra.
No, it's all included
If
within it.
and we've had the package, so our champagne has been covered as well.
It has. So, but they are renowned for it. It fits into.
That was the
sort of
wrong way. My way's the right way.
No, it's the wrong way. But you've also got them in things like MSC and the Yacht Club.
Oh, that was that
They
blue
have-
cheese little.
You've got a thing about the blue cheese stuff, haven't you?
I've got a thing about cheese. Let's be
How
honest.
excited you are about that one.
I love it.
But one of the ones that a lot of people don't necessarily think of is Virgin.
Oh yeah, no, they did this. Now we only got one glass of champagne.
Well, that's because we didn't read it properly and we thought it was unlimited bubbles, because that's what you get in things like the Wake.
Yeah,
So we assumed it was. We didn't read it.
stupid.
Which is our fault.
Yeah, but now
theirs.
you know. Now you know that it's only one glass.
But theirs is one of the sort of really different takes on an afternoon tea. Now, you might look at this and go, is that really a nibble? Because that's quite a big nibble. But it's a definite treat.
It's definitely a treat, and
And it's in one of our favourite little bar areas that's not the dock, which is the Sip Bar.
we love a sip bar, and that's where they also, if it's Richard's Rooftop is raining, that's where they sort of
Tend to move
to.
people
Yeah.
down to.
Yeah.
But this is a great one. You don't see them really advertising it that much.
No.
So you might have to go sort of track it down.
I remember the
But
last
it is
time
on.
I was in there, I was being shown some very interesting pictures.
Is this stories that you can't tell in person, but say someone was on one of our group cruises, you could share that information?
I could even describe the picture.
Yeah, definitely not on here. And then final one that is just worth touching on is the
That gives me a clue to the picture.
P&O one.
Oh, yeah. The P&O one was lovely. Was it in the Epicurean?
It was in the Epicurean.
Oh, this is a way away. We've got masks here. Look. Oh, and the
But
spritzers.
everyone around hasn't got masks on, so I don't think it was quite that far away.
Okay.
But yeah, they put some thing in the air to make it smell nice to bring the flavours together. Can't remember what the smell was. It's too long ago.
Did I have an accident in here with a knife?
You had an accident with a knife and a spoon and a round ball, which you might see in a second.
Oh, no.
It's your famous spherical desserts that you don't do well with. And there is a very rare shot of me eating, because that's like almost never exists.
I think I'm if I get a spherical dessert and it's in my, if I get hold of it, I think I'm all right. It's entertaining.
It's entertaining for people around.
What we're
but this
doing
one,
here.
it had some alcohol in, so you could squirt on. I think it was rum. If I remember, it might have been amaretto.
Oh,
But I remember
there was some
squirting.
squirting that was involved.
There was some squirting involved, and it was very enjoyable. Let's maybe leave it at that. And your face suggests that it was enjoyable as well.
Yes, it does.
But again, this is one that people
Here we
don't
go.
necessarily think of
Here
for
we
P&O.
go. Lindsay and her ball action.
Well, you use a knife here because you've had other disasters. And of
That's
course,
because I couldn't get into the other one the night before.
I know. Well, that wasn't a better one.
I'm going to say...
The lady and gentleman on the table next to us were in hysterics at that. They were in hysterics at you attacking it with a knife and me giving you some stick
But
about
they didn't know. They didn't know the history.
They didn't know. And the one that I thought that I would end on is some late night treats.
Love a late night treat. Late night Lindsay loves a late night treat.
And whether that's sort of pizza takeaway on MSC, which have the best takeaway pizzas.
They're very good. They're very good.
The pizza on Virgin, which is often
Pizza
open
place.
until 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning.
Very good.
So you can have Scarlet night.
And then get some
then
pizza
come down and
action.
get a pizza, then carry on.
Yes.
And the pizzas in there, all cooked to order and absolutely delicious and different, like the egg and truffle one.
Yeah.
So really, really good. Mm-hmm. But, of course, there is only one real late night treat for late night Lindsay.
That's fries or chips.
With
mayonnaise. But sometimes I have them dry.
And on that absolute bombshell, we'll end the video.
Oh, well, cheers, darling.
Cheers, Linz.
Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.